In this video, I will demonstrate how to create rectangles in Mastercam. Two commands will be demonstrated: rectangle and rectangular shapes. I open the Create Rectangle Mastercam file. To create the 2 inches by 1 inch rectangle with the center location at x2 and y 2.5, I will use the rectangle command. The rectangle command creates a rectangle based on the width and height and the point to anchor the geometry. You can also enter coordinates of the opposite corners. To start the command, you just need to select the wireframe tab and then rectangle. In the panel, I'm going to enter the width 2 inches and the height 1 inch. And then press enter. If I've moved the cursor in the graphics window, I can see a preview of the rectangle. As you could see, by default, the anchor for the rectangle is to the lower left corner of the rectangle. I know where the center of the rectangle is located. So in the panel, I'm going to enable Anchor to Center. With this command, you can also create a surface in the same time. It is not our case. So I'm going to leave this not checked. Now, all I need to do is to enter the coordinates. Remember that when entering coordinates, all you have to do is to start typing the values in the proper order, starting with the x value, then comma, and then the y value. In this case, I'm just going to start typing 2, and then comma, and 2.5, and then press an enter. You can see how the location of the rectangle was updated. And then to continue in the same command, I could just press enter or select the OK and create new operations from the panel. I will use the same command to create the 1 by 1 inch rectangle. For this rectangle, I know the 2 opposite corners coordinates. I will start with entering the upper right corner coordinates. In our case, will be 4, comma, and 1.75. And then I press an enter. You can see Anchor to Center is still enabled, so I will need to remove it from the panel. And now you can see the proper location. You can sketch the opposite corner, but I prefer to just enter the coordinates and not have to edit the second point afterwards. So I'm going to start typing in 3, comma, 0.75, and another enter from the keyboard to update it, and another enter to finish the rectangle. I personally prefer the first method, in which you enter the width and the height of the rectangle and then just establish the anchor position. But as you saw, you can also enter coordinates and create a rectangle like that. For the all-round shape, I will need to use the rectangular shape command. So to exit this command, you can either select the OK button or press Escape from the keyboard. The rectangular shapes command that I will demonstrate next allows you to also set a corner fillet radius, rotation angle, general shape, and you can also create a surface in the same time. The rectangular shape is under rectangle. If you click on the arrow, the drop-down menu will open and you can select rectangular shapes. First thing that I will establish is that I want to create an all-round shape. As you can see, the shape consisting of two semicircles connected by parallel lines that are tangent to the endpoints is what we consider an all-round shape. To establish the anchor position, we know the anchor is going to be located to the lower left corner, as you could see in the drawing. The width is 2 inches and the height is 1 inch. Press and enter and you can see how the all-round shape is going to be created. Next, we just need to enter the coordinates of the lower left corner. In this case, 0.5, comma, 0.5. And press and enter to finish. And you can see the all-round shape generated for you. As I mentioned before, you can rotate the all-round shape if needed, or any shape that you are creating using this rectangular shapes command. I could just select the dial and just drag it like this, establish the angle where I wanted to create it. It's not our case. You can also enter fillets if it was just a regular rectangular shape. I could enter a fillet radius here, 0.05 for example, and then if I press and enter, you can see it updated in the graphics. And of course you can create a surface too using this command. I'm going to just update the fillet radius 0, all-round shape. Once you are done with the shape that you want to generate, just press and enter to finish. And to exit the command, remember you just need to select the OK button from the panel. This concludes my demonstration on how to create rectangles in Mastercam.